Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find the real values of x that satisfy this radical equation. Now, before we start solving the equation, let us look at the domain restrictions. Of course, you know that for this radical equation to be defined, x must not be equal to 0 because we cannot divide by 0. And then both of these square roots must be positive. So we have that x minus 1 must be positive. So we have that x minus 1 must be greater than or equal to 0. When we add 1 to both sides of this inequality, we have that x must be greater than or equal to 1. So in general, we have that x must be greater than or equal to 1. Now, to simplify this equation, let us start by writing this as 1 squared. Of course, you know that 1 squared is equal to 1. Written in this manner, you're going to see the difference of two squares, and you know how we factorize that. That means that we can write this square root as the square root of x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1 over x. Here we still have the square root of x minus 1 over x, and of course this is still equal to x. Now, because these two terms are multiplying, we can break the large square root into 2. When we do that, we have the square root of x minus 1 over x times the square root of x plus 1. Then we still have the square root of x minus 1 over x, and this is still equal to x. Now, when you look at these two terms, you're going to see a common factor, the square root of x minus 1 over x. So we can factorize. When we do that, we have the square root of x minus 1 over x into, now when you divide this term by the square root of x minus 1 over x, of course you will be left with this. So we have the square root of x plus 1 plus, when you divide this by this, you have 1, and of course this is still equal to x. Now let us divide both sides of this equation by the contents of this bracket. When we do that, on the left hand side we have the square root of x minus 1 over x, and this is equal to x divided by the square root of x plus 1 plus 1. Now, to further simplify this right hand side, what we are going to do is that we will multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of this denominator. The conjugate of this denominator is the square root of x plus 1, that is this, minus 1. We have the square root of x plus 1 minus 1. Of course, you know that this over this is equal to 1. And when you multiply this quantity by 1, you haven't changed it in any way. So this is equal to this times this. That is x times the square root of x plus 1 minus 1. And the product of these two quantities, of course, is the difference of two squares. So we have the square root of x plus 1 squared minus 1 squared. Now this is equal to x times the square root of x plus 1 minus 1 over the square of the square root of x plus 1, of course, is x plus 1 minus 1. You can see that 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So in this denominator, we are left with x. And of course, x is going to cancel x. So ultimately, we have that this is equal to the square root of x plus 1 minus 1. Now, to get rid of this square root, let us square both sides of this equation. This is going to take care of that, leaving us with x minus 1 over x. And this is equal to, we have this squared, which of course is x plus 1, minus 2 times this times 1, that is 2 times x plus 1 times 1, then plus 1 squared, which is equal to 1. This is equal to x plus 1 plus 1, so that is 2, minus 2 times root x plus 1. Now, to get rid of this denominator, we are going to multiply through this equation by x. Of course, when we do that, we have x minus 1 on the left-hand side, and this is equal to x times x is x squared. 2 times x is 2x. And we have minus 2x times the square root of x plus 1. Now, the next thing we are going to do is that we'll isolate this term on one side of the equation. So let's bring it over to the left-hand side. When we do that, this changes to plus. So we have 2x times the square root of x plus 1 is equal to, of course, these two terms are going to go over to the right. So we have x squared plus 2x minus x plus 1. We have that 2x times the square root of x plus 1 is equal to x squared. 2x minus x is plus x. And we have plus 1. Finally, to get rid of this square root, once more, we square both sides of this equation. Here we have 2 squared, which is 4. X squared, which is x squared. And of course, this is going to get rid of that, leaving us with x plus 1. This is equal to, we have x squared squared, that is x to the power 4. We have x squared, that is x squared. And we have 1 squared, which is 1. Then, plus 2 times x squared times x, that is x cubed, plus x squared times 1, that is x squared, plus x times 1, that is x. Now, when we open this bracket, we have 4x squared times x, that is 4x cubed, plus 4x squared times 1, 4x squared, and this is equal to x to the power 4, plus we have x squared here, then we have 2x squared here. 1 plus 2 is going to give us 3, so this is 3x squared, plus we have 1, no other constant term. Then we have 2x cubed here, so this is 2x cubed, and we have 2x, so this is 2x. Now let us subtract these two terms from both sides of the equation. So we have minus 4x cubed minus 4x squared. We have minus 4x cubed minus 4x squared. Of course, this is going to take care of that, and we have 0 on the left-hand side. This is equal to x to the power 4. 2x cubed minus 4x cubed is going to give us minus 2x cubed. 3x squared minus 4x squared is going to give us minus x squared. Then we have plus 2x, and we have plus 1. Rearranging this equation, we have x to the power 4 minus 2x cubed minus x squared plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, since x is not equal to 0, what we are going to do is that we will divide through this equation by x squared. And of course, x to the power 4 divided by x squared is going to give us x squared minus 2 times x cubed divided by x squared is going to give us x minus x squared over x squared is equal to 1 plus 2x over x squared is equal to 2 over x plus 1 over x squared is equal to 1 over x squared, and this is equal to 0. And when we rearrange this equation, we have x squared plus 1 over x squared minus 2x plus 2 over x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we can group this as x squared plus 1 over x squared minus 2 into minus 2x divided by minus 2 is x, and plus 2 over x divided by minus 2 is minus 1 over x. Then we have minus 1, and this is equal to 0. Now let us remember that a squared plus b squared is equal to a minus b squared plus 2ab. So if a is equal to x and b is equal to 1 over x, then we can write this as x minus 1 over x squared plus 2 times a is x multiplied by 1 over x, which is equal to b. And of course, when we simplify this, you know that this is going to cancel that. So we have that this can be written as x minus 1 over x squared plus 2. Then we have minus 2 times x minus 1 over x minus 1 is equal to 0. And from here we have x minus 1 over x squared minus 2 times x minus 1 over x plus 2 minus 1 is equal to plus 1, and this is equal to 0. Now, if we do the substitution, x minus 1 over x is equal to y, then this equation is simply y squared minus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. And we can solve this quadratic equation by factorization. All we have to do is to find the factors of plus 1 that add up to minus 2. And of course, they are going to be minus 1 and minus 1. Because minus 1 times minus 1 is going to give us plus 1, while minus 1 is going to give us minus 2. So we have that this is equal to y minus 1 multiplied by y minus 1 is equal to 0. And since these two are exactly the same, we simply have that y minus 1 is equal to 0, from where y is equal to 1. So to find the value of x, we have to solve the equation x minus 1 over x is equal to 1. Now to get rid of this fraction, we multiply through the equation by x. X times x is x squared. 1 over x times x is 1, and 1 times x is x. Rearranging this equation, we have x squared minus x is equal to 1. We cannot solve this quadratic equation by factorization, so let us solve by completing the square. To do that, we divide the coefficient of x by 2, square it, and add to both sides of the equation. That is, we have x squared minus x plus minus half squared is equal to 1 plus minus half squared. And now we have a perfect square on the left hand side. So we take 1x and we take 1 minus half and we square. And this is equal to 1 plus minus half squared is 1 over 4. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1, 5 over 4. Of course, the next thing we are going to do is that we will take square root of both sides of the equation. When we do that, we have x minus half is equal to plus or minus the square root of 5 over 4. This is equal to plus or minus the square root of 5 divided by the square root of 4, which is equal to 2. So we have that x is equal to half plus or minus the square root of 5 over 2. We have two values for x. We have that x is equal to 1 plus root 5 over 2, or 1 minus root 5 over 2. Of course, you know that this is positive while this is negative, but we have that x must be greater than or equal to 1. So we reject this value of x. And finally, we have that the only value of x that satisfies this radical equation is 1 plus root 5 over 2. Now, to check our answer, all we have to do is to use this equation. Of course, you know that we got this answer from this equation. Now, in this first square root, you know that we can write this as x squared over x minus 1 over x. This is x minus 1 multiplied by 1 over x. Now, this is x squared over x is x minus 1 over x. And this is x minus 1 times 1 over x. From this equation, we have that x minus 1 over x is equal to 1. So this is the square root of 1. And from this same equation, we can get x minus 1. Because from here, we have that x minus 1 is equal to 1 over x. So this is 1 over x times 1 over x. Of course, the square root of 1 is 1. And here we have the square root of 1 over x squared. And from here we have 1 plus the square root of 1 over x squared is equal to 1 over x. Going back to this equation, we have that x is equal to 1 plus 1 over x. So 1 plus 1 over x is equal to x, which is exactly what we have on the right-hand side of the original equation. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a thumbs up to support the channel. Thanks for watching and watch more videos here.